Sul, vi now Fredersche, The Sims. When last we left off, Dave went to Magic Town in search of ingredients for his spell casting, and he did find one ingredient that's only used in a single spell, so it's safe to presume that its application is exceptionally niche. We're going to need to get some of the more general purpose ingredients, but it's a lot harder for Dave to get those as opposed to Samuel. Samuel could just go to Magic Town and grind Magicoins for a few hours, and then use those Magicoins to buy some of the more general purpose ingredients. Whereas Dave has to rely on random tasks to get those ingredients, as his creativity and logic are pretty terrible. And as we've seen, some of the random events are practically unwinnable for him, as he can't teleport around to toadstools, but the other ones he can do, and he can get the ingredients slowly that way. He can also get some of the more mundane ingredients by himself, like the honey and the beeswax and the butter, although Samuel can just buy those as he has loads of money. The road to magical success is slow, Dave, but you will get there eventually. Slower than Samuel, but you will get there. Meanwhile, on the other side of the road, Danielle is working on improving her standing in Studio Town. And Samuel is going to be going to Magic Town himself at some point, as there is one spell in particular that he could cast that might help Danielle in her efforts. At some point she's going to need to get friends, and while we could just invite them over and talk about their interests for a few hours, there are more effective ways of making friends now that we have access to magic. And there are a few things I want to do upstairs before we move on. For instance, I want to move the smoke alarm in the room with the fireplace, and I want to move this to a more central position. I'll move this to here, and then I'll move that to roughly there. And we'll move this actually one more there. Much better. We're also going to be moving this over here, and we're going to be buying an exercise machine, because I remember the skill that you need at the next level in the celebrity profession, and that is that you need body. A single point, but it's still needed. We'll leave the phone right there. I think Samuel is going to focus on improving his creativity, because right now his fun is a little low and he's very close to getting that final level. Maybe he should move the art easel into his room, or down here so that he can work on making paintings while he's having fun. That little bit of extra income. At 10 points of creativity, I think the paintings that he finishes will earn him 500 simoleons. And while that's a drop in the ocean compared to what he normally earns, every little bit helps. And thus he plays fantastically. And Melisande goes over here, likely to eat and then to sleep, because energy is really low. Maybe Samuel will try and ring Yvette. That is something that's been a little bit risky recently, but it might work, especially since his mood is top-notch. But then again, the room in here is maxed out, and that is really difficult to achieve without spending a lot of money, or lining the walls with paintings. And you would need a lot of really expensive ones, because the less expensive ones only provide a tiny amount of room. If you think about how much room each of these chairs gives, and then the table, and even that there, everything gives room in here, and it all adds up to that full bar. And I think his fun is pretty much full as well. Enough piano for you. It's time to call Yvette and see if she'll have a conversation. We're not going to invite her over, you're way too tired for that. And after that, you're going to go and play the piano some more, because you've got a few hours before you need to go to bed for going to work. Although you're not going to be going to work tomorrow. You're going to be going to Magic Town. And Danielle's going to be going to Studio Town. You're all going to be out and about. And is this a good time to ring you?
Wow.
The answer is, yes it is! That's brilliant. You can make that relationship a little bit stronger, and you can also work on your social. Never mind, you don't need to work on your social because it's pretty much at maximum. And that was a very short conversation. How much did that improve that by? The answer is 1. I think we're going to need to invite her over at some point. Well, back to playing the piano for a little bit. I don't know for how long, because your energy seems to be holding out for quite a bit. We'll fast forward time a tiny bit, and we are so very, very close to gaining that final point of creativity. We'll just play a little bit longer, and there we go! Congratulations! That left brain has been working hard. Samuel received 1 creativity skill point. No more will he gain any creativity by playing the piano or doing anything creative. But that doesn't matter, as he is the first sim that I've controlled that has gained maximum creativity in these videos, or maximum in any skill. And that is an achievement. You don't gain anything by having that, except that you are at maximum. And if he had a profession that required maximum creativity, he would have hit the nail right on the head with the number of points he has. And although there is a lot more space here, you can't go beyond 10. You can lose points, but you can't gain any more. And with energy at maximum, I think it's time for you to get up and greet the day. And you're going to be making food by yourself. You could serve breakfast, but to be honest, Samuel will just make his own meal. Then again, maybe you should serve breakfast. It will probably be more than sufficient for Samuel's requirements, as he is far less hungry than you are. You're going to need to have a meal, use this and that, and then have some fun. And then you're going to be working on that exercise machine to gain 1 point of creativity before you head to Studio Town and knock them dead with how much you've improved. Maybe that 1 point of body is all it'll take for you to gain that promotion. I know it's not actually going to be that point of body because this says that we don't need any skills. It's exactly like a normal profession where it would say if you were lacking some skill points, and I don't think we are. We will need that 1 point of body next time though. I don't think we need any friends just yet. That comes a little bit later. And with a few points of cooking, you're not going to be burning anything down, but neither is this meal going to be fantastic. A few points of mechanical wouldn't go amiss either. But then again, Samuel has plenty of points of mechanical. You don't need to have any. There we go. You are hungry. Time to grab that food. And it's time for you to cancel that so you don't do anything silly like wake up just yet. You're going to need about another hour of rest before you get up and greet the day. It is time to eat, and it is going to be quite a good meal. It increased your hunger to nearly maximum. Not absolutely maximum, but close enough for your needs. You're going to do that, and then you're going to play the piano. While you could use the art easel, I think playing the piano is a little bit more effective, because you don't need to head upstairs. Then again, you are heading upstairs already. So you might as well go upstairs, and then paint. Paint, and then use that exercise machine. There we go. We'll just let you get on with that, and focus on your energy. And when that is at maximum, which it pretty much is right now, you're going to be getting up as well. Then again, you could just go to Magic Town and then go to work. As long as your mood isn't too terrible, we could do both things. You're going to do that and that. You don't even need to have any fun, because your fun is pretty much full. We could have you go to Magic Town right now as soon as these 3 things have been taken care of. You'll be doing your things before Danielle does hers, which is handy because we're going to be having a very busy day. Well, not here exactly, because you're going to be disappearing off the lot and going into places where time doesn't properly function. All the busyness is going to be happening elsewhere. Danielle is going to go and get some fun, and Samuel is going to eat, eliminating that one most important need. The only need that'll kill you if it bottoms out. There we go. Shouldn't take you too long to get that fun maxed out. There we are, a few hours, and everything will be fine. You're currently going to the toilet, and you're painting your masterpiece. We're going to see how much that sells for when you've finished. I'm going to guess not a whole lot, but you may surprise me. Just wait for this to, yep, I think that's as full as it'll get. The one advantage of using the piano is that fun stat gets a lot higher. You're going to have a shower, and then you're going to be heading to Magic Town. Call a cab, and head to Magic Town. No holes in the ground for Samuel. He's just going to call them, and they're going to come and pick him up. It's not going to take you that long to get that 1 point of body. We might actually have you have some fun on the piano and also some social interactions before you go to Studio Town. But then we might also need you to eat something, and then we're just chasing our needs without actually doing anything that we want to do. It's really not going to take you that long to get that point of body. And we're going to be cutting it fine with going to Magic Town, that's for sure. Hopefully we can get this to work. 1 point of body, excellent. And we do want you to go to Magic Town. Just wait outside. That mood, even when you're outside, is brilliant. We're going to save, and you're going to head out just in time. You should be able to get back just for you to pick up that carpool. Oh, you're also going as well. That was unexpected. I did not know that you both go. And Melisande is also going, and this is taking up vital minutes that we definitely didn't want to spend with you trying to go to Magic Town. Off we go! Off we go! Excellent. Where do we want to go? We want to pop over to here first, and then we want to go somewhere where we can earn some... I think we want to go there next. So we're going to go here, and we're going to buy some ingredients that we're going to need to cast spells. We're going to buy some garlic. We're also going to buy some butter. We can just buy one of everything. It can't hurt. We have plenty of money. We're not going to be spending much longer in this location, though. We've been here many times before. We're going to buy, let's see, some butter here. We're also going to buy... Ooh, can we not buy garlic? I don't think we can buy garlic. We could buy grapes and elderberry sprig and grapevine sprig. Can't seem to buy any garlic. We might have to grow that, which is unfortunate, but I'm sure we could do that in our own time. But we can grab the most important ingredients. I thought I'd just check everything just in case. We'll buy some butter, and what else could we buy here? We could buy honey. We really don't need to buy any honey, though. Let's go and call a cab and go elsewhere almost immediately. And you two aren't going to be doing anything significant while we're here. Time for you to go the other way, Samuel. So we are going to have to do some farming at some point. I thought I might be able to have Dave do it alone, but I think Samuel will need to get some ingredients that will be very important for that spell in particular. And so farming is on the cards for Samuel, or more likely for Danielle, as she'll have the time to actually do it. And so we're going to wait for the hot air balloon to take us to another location in Magic Town. Yes, you can just browse, that's fine. What are you doing? You're charming a snake, apparently. And having loads of fun while doing so, which is good because you really need to improve your fun. And now she's going to let him do it, and he is far better at it, I imagine. And you earned, was that 5 Magicoins just for doing that? It was 5 Magicoins just for doing that. That is actually quite effective. I'll have to remember that for Dave, because that only needs to be done about 5 or 6 times, and then he'll have enough money to buy something that he needs. Everybody back into the hot air balloon, as we're on our way to another location, where we're going to be earning just a couple of magic coins. Up, up, and away! And we're going to head here, to Coldwind Meadow. Once a dairy pasture, this quiet meadow was usually avoided by local farmers following the unexplained disappearance of their cows. Recently, a carnival blew into town and set up several unusual attractions on this mysterious site. And the word is blew into town, like it was just carried by the wind. We're going to be going here, and we're going to be earning just a couple of magic coins. We're going to go here, and we're going to perform, let's see, we're going to perform the Segmented Woman Act on the stage. And the key word here is perform. I think you need some creativity to make this work, either creativity or logic, and we have both of these in spades. Alright, you two just do whatever you're going to do. Samuel is going to perform some magic. Okay, it's only stage magic, but it's still magic. And he's dressed for the occasion. And there is a trapdoor underneath him. Look, he's going to perform magic. There are not chairs enough here for this. There are plenty of chairs. Hopefully you get this right, Samuel. This is going to go horribly wrong if you don't. You now have something with which to cut the woman into various segments. But will this work? I hope it will. He's certainly putting a lot of effort into this. His energy and comfort are going down quite quickly. Oh, I think it's gone horribly wrong. Try again. Wait, just take these out. Maybe this isn't the activity that I was thinking he'd be good at. There we go. You did it. You totally failed. You tried, though. How many Magicoins did we earn for doing that? Everyone was really impressed, though. Really impressed. Even though you totally failed, we earned how many coins? 11. Well, you know what? We're doing that again. And then we're doing it again. And then we're doing it again. While you're doing that, you're going to perform. This might be something more of the style that Samuel is better at doing, because he has a lot of creativity. Maybe this is logic rather than creativity, though. She's going to try. Is that a thing of how to do what you're doing written there? That would be interesting if that was the case. And you are currently just begging to various Sims, while Samuel plies his trade of earning Magicoins so that he can use those coins to buy ingredients. That did not go very well. Yep, it's like, no, you've still failed. Oh, just make a big show of it then. There we go, just quickly get those out. I'm sure she's fine. There we go. Excellent. Or maybe that's how that actually is meant to go. Normally you move the segments away to make the illusion that you have actually split them into multiple pieces, but maybe that's just enough in The Sims. We have earned more money, but that's okay, because we're going to be going to earn even more money. And what are you doing? You're just complaining that you're tired. Maybe you're going to be going to a studio town after you've had a nap, because you are extremely tired, and so are you. You're also very hungry. We're going to have Danielle fill that food bowl up for you when we get back. While Samuel is busy being a master illusionist as well as a master magician. You're still pretty rubbish at this. It's like, there we go, look, I put a thing in, and I put another thing in, and the crowd is far smaller than it was last time. Look at what I can do! Oh, it didn't really work that well. Oh well, just, pretend it went well. There we go, we'll just, get rid of these quickly. And there we go. Excellent. And apparently, that is good enough. We'll actually get rid of this one. There we go. If you have enough skills, this is a good way to earn a fair amount of Magicoins. And we have earned a lot. We've earned 33 in a short space of time. The only thing that doesn't work for going to Magic Town is that everybody has to go. And this means that Danielle had all of her needs go down while Samuel was here. You're going to do some more performing. Does that mean you're going to earn... You earned 13 Magicoins. That is quite a lot. There we go. We'll just... maybe it's charisma you need for that one. But either way, we're going to go back home. And what is Samuel going to do? He's going to watch. And that really didn't go very well. Unless you intended to set your hair on fire. I don't think you intended to set your hair on fire, did you? Yep, I don't think you did. At least you aren't performing as badly as Samuel did. Then again, Samuel's performance actually impressed people. I'm not sure how it did, but it did. And here is the air taxi that will take us home. Home back to the neighborhood, where we're immediately going to be having Samuel go to work, Danielle filling up a food bowl and then going to sleep, and Melisande likely also going to sleep as soon as she's had a meal. It's safe to say this was a journey of mixed success, as while we did earn some Magicoins, we have sort of tanked out Danielle's mood. And by sort of, I mean we absolutely have tanked her mood. Alright, Samuel, you are heading to work as soon as you get here. Just gotta wait for it to arrive. There we go. And even though it was there, we appear here, which is unusual. Time for you to go to work, time for you to fill up this bowl, and then for you to go and get some sleep. You really need some sleep. And then Samuel went to work. It's a good thing that he had his suit on him when he went to Magic Town, otherwise he wouldn't be able to change in the middle of the pathway there. Danielle's going to fill this up, and then she's going to go to sleep, because her energy is nearly completely gone. You're going to use that. You don't really need to use that, your bladder's actually quite impressive. And then it's hunger, and then energy, I wager. You're going to be going to Studio Town in the night, which isn't so bad, because you can still do everything you need to do then. And that 1 point of body is certainly going to help. Also, that is the wrong bed. You need to go into that bed. That bed is not yours, Danielle. That was just the instinct of, oh, Samuel needs to go to sleep. Use bed. Need you to use that bed. There we go. Much better. And when we come back, folks, we're going to have Samuel come back from work, and he'll have to start planting things if he's going to get the ingredients that he needs for the spell in particular that we're going to be casting. Which means farming. And how is your energy? Your energy is pretty good, and your hunger is also now pretty sated, which is fantastic. We have one of the ingredients that we need, we just need 2 more for the spell that I'm hoping to cast. So I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Dag dag.